We're back, baby, and we're in our house. Look at us not sitting out on a field. I haven't planned in any windows for this room. I did think we were going to go upstairs, though, so that's not our permanent place. But we're back. We're back in, and last time we did a little bit of mining. Yesterday we were mining outside, which means today we possibly head back down in the mines and try and grab all the things we didn't get last time. We did get a whole bunch of good loot, though. Might be time to start moving our things inside. Possibly. I could be crazy in that regard. Maybe organize some things, but I don't really know where they're going to go yet. You know what we're going to do? We're going to go and make one more chest. We're going to make that a double. And we're going to finish filling those up. And then by that time, hopefully we've got enough stuff to move ourselves in. We should have a bit of a structure in here. So let's grab another chest. Put away as many of the things as we need to as possible. And let's see if we can go down and find ourselves some more treasures, because we are going to want treasures. I'm going to keep that on me. We do need another pick, and we're going to grab probably an iron pick as well, because that would be helpful. So let's go cook that up. Let's go get that going. Otherwise, it's never going to happen. We're going to put our iron in there. We've got lots of glass now. Let's put some windows in. Dig up this sand. There we go. Nice. Right. So that's our windows all done. I feel like we should have some over here as well, but I'm not sure if it should be like big one. I feel like the windows go upstairs and this is a windowless area. Perhaps. Perhaps that's how we're going to go. We've got our iron, so let's make ourselves an iron pick. Isn't it iron pick? Don't you think? And we've got our copper pick as well. Go put away the glass. Possibly farm up some food while we're here and get that cooking somewhere. We could do, I think, with another we could do with another furnace somewhere, or maybe even a smoker to cook our food up so it's ready for us when we come back, because we are going to run out of food fairly quick otherwise. Let's do that. Let's get potatoes and some logs for a smoker, and actually just some logs to be taking down into the mines would be good. Hi, Minstrel! I love you, baby! You're so cute. Right. Let's make this and this. Ta-da! A smoker. Don't smoke, kids, but also a smoker for our food. I'm going to grab some of that coal. We're going to stick some of it in there. We're going to keep some on us, though, because we are going to want to make torches. And the last thing we need to do is put away the glass that we've got so that we have space in our inventory. Don't need that sand. Got all of our other things. I do think we should leave the lava here and maybe take water with us instead. I think that's more useful for us. And we don't need a hoe. Who needs a hoe when they're going mining? Right. Down to the mines with us. We need to eat. Down to the mines with us. I really hope we've got enough. Let's see if we can pick up a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. Go get ourselves some more stuff, some more useful things. Because it's going to be a lot of copper to cover that roof. But also I think we can find some other precious things that we're going to need. Ouch. I knew that was coming. Okay, so we did a pretty good job yesterday of getting quite far down in our mine. Or mine, cave. And I think I remember the way. We headed down this way. Yes, we did. And then we found a hole in... Hello, sir. No, thank you. Oh, God. There we go. Oh! Broke my ankles. I think he's around here, actually. Yes. Let's swap that in. Excellent. Look at that combat. And now we have a bow, which is awesome. And we're slowly getting further down. I want to get into the bottom of that cave and like clear it out so it's safe for us to use. Look at our levels, by the way. Level 16. Are we loving it? Are we loving level 16? I am. I don't know how excited you guys are about it, but I'm excited that our levels are going up. We haven't died yet, and I'm thrilled about that. We do have a spawn point, which is good, but I haven't died. And I'd like to keep it up for as long as possible. You are seeing pretty much every single second of this world, barring the second it takes for me to press the record button. So I think we're doing fairly well. Hello, sir. Crits are a bit overpowered, aren't they? We could definitely do with an iron sword, seeing as the copper sword is pretty awful. Oh. Ow. Get him! Get him! Get him! Thank you. Ah, brilliant. Right. This way. Lots of copper down here, which is what we need. Let's grab that. Just while we heal up. How's our armor doing? It's not bad. Copper armor isn't doing terribly. I can live with that. Lasts fairly well, actually. I think it was a good ad. I think it was a very good ad, because I've never in my life have I gone into a Minecraft world and gone, right, let's make some leather armor. That's far too grindy. This is definitely the way. Copper is great. It's a great start. And it's fairly good protection as well. Like, I'm not taking nearly as bad a hit as I would if I were completely naked. This is a nice way to head into a cave. I would do hardcore in copper. At least that early game. I would definitely do hardcore in copper. It's good. It's about as fast as well. Just the weapons are rubbish. But it does mean you can specialise your weapons into the different material tiers. So you can get yourself copper tools but have iron weapons, and you sort of decide what you want to use your iron for a little bit more carefully at the start of the game. I do like it. Let's do that. You're doing well. There's so much copper here. We're already over a stack. If only we had fortune. But I don't have any diamonds yet, so I'm certainly not enchanting. I wonder if we will come across a trial chamber before we finish our roof. That would be very helpful. They were definitely a buff into that game. Into this game, rather. Like the amount of copper you can get from a trial changer, and it's all waxed already. Like, that's brilliant. Love that for us. There must be some pretty gnarly caves somewhere that haven't been lit up. Let's grab all that. I'm curious about everyone else's methods to mining. As you can see, I kind of tank my way down a tunnel and then dig stuff up on the way back. But it does mean I get most of everything that's down here. And it does mean that I can get away without building an iron farm for quite some time. We're doing good in dripstone. Haven't been up there yet. Let's do that. I feel like we're quite near the surface. Nothing much up here, except a bit of copper, which we need. Very nice. So I want to start thinking about our future builds then for this world, because obviously at the moment we're trying to get ourselves established with, you know, a roof and things like that, like really, really, really basic stuff. But we want to start thinking about what we want the world to look like. Now, I am always a fan of building an actual world, not just a base, not just somewhere for me to live, but building out the world and trying to sort of design different types of areas. So like building a town, building a city, but building it progressionally, like a city would be built. You know, building up a couple of small houses and then starting to bring in a couple of businesses through our villages, And just moving up from there, I think, is a good way of doing it. And it does mean that we can put our villagers in a proper house. There we go, bit of iron. It means we can put our villagers in proper houses and they can roam around and it brings a bit more life to the world. Oh, we're at the surface. I wonder which bit of the surface this is. Oh! Large cave. We may come back to here another day. Because I do want to grab all the stuff. And I know I won't go back that way otherwise. So we're going to turn back. Hello, sir. Please don't bring your friends with you. I'm not keen to meet them. Potatoes. And down the hole. Iron, I hear you. I hear you, Steve. Be gone. I'm not here. You're imagining things. Hopefully that's far enough now. What's down here? Is a little spider? Oh, big spider. Brood spider. We've got more coal. There we go. There's strategy in pretty much everything I do here. Like, let's not mine cobble unnecessarily. Let's just grab only the things that we want. Oh! He got hit by something. What was that? Did he fall on dripstone? I bet that's what happened. Which means he'll be fairly low health when he does eventually find us. But not yet. We're going to ignore that coal. And we came around here, didn't we? Hey, there's guys! Hey, you guys! Come and try and eat my brains! Oh! There were 3 of them? Why? Why were there 3 of them? And this one's in copper armor. Is there a spawner up there? That would be good. I feel like I can hear someone behind me. Nope, no spawner. Just a cave. A long cave. We keep finding these long caves. But if there's iron at the end of it, it's definitely a win. All this copper. All this copper. Where are we at with copper? Stacks and stacks of copper. Brilliant. I didn't find the cave we were in earlier, which is a shame. We should have enough iron now to just use the iron pick. It is incrementally faster. But not so fast that we're going to make the switch permanent yet. Not intentionally anyway, unless we find a lot of iron. There we go. An iron sword would be good. Dispatch those zombies a little bit faster. Not a fan of dealing with zombies. There we go. Coal, copper. This can't be interesting watching. Let's tell a story, shall we? What could I tell a story about? I remember the first time I played Minecraft, and my husband had been trying to get me into it. He wasn't my husband at the time. We were 14, of course. But he'd been trying to get me into the game, and so he bought a copy for me because he was really convinced that I was going to like it. And he was right, because I have been playing Minecraft since I was 14 years old. But he brought me into a world and he sat next to me while I went round, and we spawned weirdly. We spawned in a snow biome. And I couldn't understand the game very well because obviously all the normal mechanics kind of go to pot a little bit when you're frozen. So the water didn't stay water. It kept turning to ice. So whenever I tried to farm stuff, it wouldn't farm properly. And that was back when you had to have water for farmland or it would just break. So my crops just kept breaking. and I couldn't work out how to fix that. And he kept telling me to put torches down, and it was really finicky to try and get it to work. And we built a really rubbish house with, you know, a staircase roof, but like no trim or anything like that. It looked awful. I remember it. I can see it still in my mind. It was dreadful. Worst thing I've ever built. And I was told if I grab some seeds, I can collect chickens, and then I will have food. I'll be able to eat the chickens. Which then led me to have to think about the fact I was going to have to kill a chicken, and I wasn't comfortable killing a chicken. I obviously have no issue with it now, but my poor little babby soul couldn't deal with the idea of murdering chickens in a video game. So I refused to kill the chicken and starved multiple times. And then we went mining. And this is back like around beta sort of time. So stuff was, you know, the spawn rates of everything were not great. But I dug into the side of a cliff and made a staircase down. And where I popped out was a ravine. And embedded in the wall next to where I popped out in that ravine were diamonds. And he was furious with me because, of course, like, diamonds are fairly rare. And how dare I get diamonds so easily? My first time playing the game, my first time heading down into a mine. So I think I got 2 diamonds from there. I remember that. I didn't know what to do with them. I don't think I ever used them. It's not like it was a world that I kept. I kind of wish I had now. Now that I'm this far in and people have their forever worlds, and you know, I wish I still had that first Minecraft world, but I don't, and that's rather sad. I'd be interested to see how many worlds I've actually made. I know on this computer I have 63 worlds, 63 Minecraft worlds, because I just love early game. I love playing early game, and I really like challenging myself into hardcore, so I have a lot of dead hardcore saves that I just never got to the end of. Lots of ultra hardcore, because I don't like the health regen in hardcore. If you're going to play it in hardcore, you might as well actually commit, and you know, if you're going to die, you're going to die, and that's just how the game goes. We're going to grab this last bit of copper and then head back up to the surface, because otherwise we're going to miss the sunrise and we're not going to journal, and then the whole series is a mess. But I think this might be enough copper to be going on with for now. You know what we do need when we get back up? We need to make a stone cutter, and possibly, if we have enough iron, an anvil, so that we can name Minstrel, because he deserves a name over his head, you know. He's been good boy. He has been good boy, and he deserves his name on him somewhere, like I have my name over my head. God, there's just so much copper. Yeah, no, we're gonna stop now. Anything I see, I'm not picking it up. All right, we're not doing it. How does one get out of here? This is where having a plan would have helped. Follow the ore. I haven't dug this ore up. Follow the ore. There's that cave. So up through here. Nope. We're so lost. We don't have our diary. This way. Is this? Yes, up here. Whew. Thought we were going to be lost then. That would be bad. Back up to our little lake. Let's put a torch here. We haven't done any fishing for a while. We'll have to get on that tomorrow. Definitely back to fishing. Eat some food before we run out of run speed. And back into our house. The sun's rising. See, now that we can do nighttime, we get longer episodes and more progress. Look at that. Oh, dawn is approaching. Our poor Minecraft character is going to get no sleep. Oh well. Right. Time for the diary. Okay, a little bit of story time again, another short one, but we didn't really do much other than dig, so here we go. Dear Diary. Not much to report today. We were back to the mines, but we got plenty of copper for our roof now, I think. Tomorrow is going to be a building day, I imagine. The caves go so deep. I feel like I've only scratched the surface of what's hidden in those depths. I long to explore more and find the bottom of the world. I wonder what it's made of. Maybe chocolate or gold. So that's day 14 done. Excellent. The sun is rising again, so we're probably not going to be able to sleep. But I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. This is so fun. This is so fun. Just a really nice, long, slow play. And I like that we can start having a bit of a discussion about how we play the game. Really go into the nuance of it, because it's just such a brilliant game. So I'm going to say goodnight. I'm going to dive into my bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.